welcome back to Recanto Da Alvorada, however you say it. Well, it is March, and we are ready to plant some sugarcane. So, you know what? I want to start in this field right up here. Might as well, since it's close to the farm. We'll see how this goes. So, many of you, if you have been following along with this series, you know I'm using the mod that creates some wheel slip. And I've been having some problems with it. Just been, actually just struggling with it, to be honest with you. So, a lot of you have commented that you'd probably just go ahead and get rid of it at this point so that we can just move on with the series. And I understand that. Somewhat agree with you, but I do want to keep trying it just for a bit. And there's reason. Because thanks to Mark Thor, he has, well, he's adjusted it a little bit. So we're going to see if that made a difference. So far, it looks like everything is working okay. So we're going to keep going with it for just a little while to see if we can make it work. He's undoubtedly changed some of the settings to make it just a little bit less aggressive. So maybe that'll work out for me. If I continue to have problems after another episode or two, we may go ahead and just get rid of it. But for now, we're just going to hang on to it. And kind of just struck out on a direction here. I probably should have lined that up just a little bit better. That's okay. Alright, so that worked out pretty well. Now, I don't know, would we be able to run around the outside of the field, or do we need to make straight rows with this planter? I'm not real sure. But one thing to note is we made that first pass, and we are down to 97% in the planter. So it's not going too fast, or emptying out too fast. It seems to be okay, but I'm sure we're going to need some more sugar cane. But we do have some in the trailer that we have leased, and as a matter of fact, we've had that Massey Ferguson trailer leased now for quite some time, just sitting there storing the cane that we had in it. So that was not very smart on my part to to leave it like that. It's just been sitting there costing me money. So yeah, should have done something a little bit different. I'm wondering, would this work with a worker? Let's find out. Probably won't stay on that line that I'm on, but let's see what happens here. Yep. Whoa. Okay, so it went 20 feet and stopped. That was very strange. Huh. Well, not sure about that. But either way, this is going okay. This is not too bad. Now, it's going to take a long time, and we're moving at 7 miles an hour. I think we're, what is this, 3 or 4 meter width? Let's take a look real quick. It is a 3.5 meter width. So we have 4 fields to plant. Five fields to plant. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. You know what, I'm just going to turn there and get that little piece. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and just go around the field here and get the edge. Might as well. I'm actually curious to see how this thing reacts when we get to an uphill portion of the field. I know this may not be exactly realistic, going around the outside of the field first, but I'm not trying to be super realistic on this playthrough. I'm gonna make it around that tree without hitting it. Nope, just barely. Yeah, so this thing holds a lot of seed, which is a good thing because well, you can see how it's only 3.5 meters and it is ticking away pretty quickly. This little turn down here at the end is going to be pretty sharp. I don't know if this thing's going to react like it should. Hopefully it will. Let's see what happens here. Struggling just a bit, starting to struggle a little. Oh, we're getting some slip. Getting some slip. Just a little bit. Yep, we're getting some more. Oh, I am missing some of the field right there. Alright, so I'm going to try to take off easy. Try not to spin. But I am. Look at that front tire up there. I wonder if some wheel weights would help. Or some, well, no. Or front weight. There is a front weight on this tractor, but you see it is slipping. And I am trying to be easy on the throttle here. I don't have it wide open. I'm trying to go as easy as I can. We're at 2 and 3 miles an hour. Yep, see, even then I'm still slipping. You know, I may need to try some different tires. You know what? Let's do that here real quick. I know I'm not trying to be realistic here, so let's do something real quick. Let's see if we have some different tires. I do have the field configuration mod. Let's go ahead and repair it while we have it out, and let's do some customizing and see if we have some different. I know I have the cane space, and I do like that. Let's see what else we have. Let's see. The cane spacing was so 13.5 tons. That's 14.2. Some big old tires right there. So it doesn't seem like we have much here that we could probably switch to that would help us. So let's change to, let's try Lizard. Nope, just the rice tires. So it looks like probably rear duals is going to be our only option. I don't see a set for front duals. So let's do this. Let's try some rear duals. I think that will work there. It doesn't really matter. And let's see. Is there any? Okay, so there's some wheel weights. Oh, so here's some additional wheel weights, but they're not. Oh, there we go. 15.1 tons. Attachers. Let's see. We could get a heavy weight to go on the front, but I don't think that. You know what? Let's do that because that's not changing when we go to that bumper. That's not changing anything. So let's do that. Let's grab a front weight. So spend a little money there. And just in the essence of time, let's do this here real quick. Let's just get the weight delivered to us. Let's see what we have. Maybe some about around 1,000 pounds. What is that? Truck bed weight. Huh. What does that go with? Oh, the Unimog I have. Let's just do this 1,100 pound weight. Do we have some kind of yellow or something that'll work? All right, real quick, got that. All right, I'm going to just ease up and grab the weight. So the tractor should be. Oh shoot, it's on the other side. the tractor should be quite a bit heavier now with the weight and the additional weights of the tires and weights on the tires. So then maybe this will help keep it from spinning so much. Yeah, that's kind of the interesting thing about different mods and how they react. Yeah, my understanding was, there's kind of a hierarchy on what the mod maker kind of had in mind on what would react and how, and the use of tracks and floaters and things like that was supposed to be better off than other tires. But you see, you're still getting, it's not as bad. I will have to say that it's not as bad, but we are still getting just a little bit of slip. See, there we go with the front. You know, I think if we had front duals, I think we'd be okay. I think that's what's getting us right now, is those front tires, because the rear tires are not doing it. Oh, I am in the tree. It's doing it when I'm hung up in the tree. Oh boy. Let's start up again. Let's see if we can get around that tree. There we go. So yeah, we are spinning out still. Now, however, we are spinning in front of the planter, which I am totally missing half the field there. So that's not really a big deal. Wow. I just pulled it out from under that tree. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's not really a big deal because we are coming in right behind it and planting, so it doesn't matter too much. Now when we're running over the field later on, it'll matter a whole lot. So I think that we'll be okay to plant, I believe. We are still spinning quite a bit. And get under these trees here. I keep getting hung up in the trees. There's no way I'm going to make it under that one. I'm going to go ahead and swing wide. So yeah, as long as we can get through this planting exercise. Now out there on the flat ground, it may be a little bit better. That was on the uphill. So what it's looking like we need is probably a tractor with duals on the front, or maybe something with tracks. There's been a few mods released lately, some medium-sized tractors I think that had tracks on it. I don't know if we need a full-size tractor. I don't guess it would hurt anything to get a big tractor, but I don't know that we need it. Alright, let's just check. We are spinning quite a bit right there. So let's just look at the map and see how everything looks. So you see it is green there around the field. Everything's green. Everything's okay. It looks like we're okay since that is happening in front of the planter. Alright, so let me get a few laps around the field here and make a little progress, and we'll come back to see how things are going. Well, I finally ran out of sugar cane in the seeder, or in the planter. That went further than I expected, to be honest with you. But we have run out with still just a little bit of the field left to go. And so we've got, well, 13,500 liters in this cart. And so we're going to try and get over across the field without tearing too much up. So let's see if we can ease across here. So this has been a struggle. It really has. I actually let a worker go for a little bit just to kind of see how that would work out. It did pretty good actually, but then we got to some spots and you can see like right here. So right here in front of the tractor, we spun out a bit and it has damaged the field, and there's some other spots along the way. Yeah. So yep, it is it's been tough. I've really had to feather the throttle just to keep, like right here you see I'm just barely trying to get going, because I don't want to give it too much gas and then start spinning and tear up the field. But yeah, we've got basically this little section right here left to go. So it got us most of the way around the field. Actually kind of surprised about that. But as you can see, we're empty. And we'll use what we have here in the cart and finish filling it up. Well, not filling it up, but put some back into it. Well, I hope that it's going in there and not on the ground. Yeah, it looks like it. And then what I think I'm going to have to do is buy some more. So I think I'll go ahead and do that before the episode ends. We'll get some more bought. But thanks to Mark Thor, I believe that the mod adjustment has helped. I'm not having as much trouble. Still a little bit of trouble, but I think that if we can ever get duals on the front of that tractor, we'll be okay. Now, those other fields over there are fairly flat. This is really the worst field. So if we can get this one done, I think this tractor will be okay planting the rest of the other fields. So, let's see if we can get started back here without tearing too much of the field up. And we're spinning a bit, but it don't matter. We're planting right behind it. Now what I end up having to do is like here on the ends where I have to fill up, where I have to turn around, I do have to try and be gentle. Be gentle with the throttle, with my turns, trying to just keep everything as smooth as possible. And I was able to do that one without any problems. So it's working out just slowly. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to let a worker go right there for now. See what happens. Hopefully it won't mess up the field too much. We're going to hop in this tractor and we're going to send this down to the shop, because what we'll do is we'll order some pallets of sugarcane. And then we will just fill it up. I think we can just fill it up into this cart. We'll give that a shot. Let's see if we can get going here. So I wasn't really sure how this episode was going to go. I didn't know how long it was going to take to plant, and it is taking a long time. And how it was going to progress, so I wasn't going to have too much trouble with the mod tearing the field. But so far we're doing okay, and I think we'll be able to finish this without too much trouble. So let's go ahead and buy some sugarcane pallets. So 2,000. Oh god, I can only buy one at a time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I bought quite a few bags or pallets of sugarcane. I don't really know how many. I just went to town on the purchasing, so we'll get up here and see how many pallets we have at the shop. I think what we can do is pull up beside them and load them into this cart, and then we can take it to the field and load it into the planter. Well, at least that's my plan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know, I set down that store delivery to get that weight to the field, and I forgot about it. So, let me head back down. Okay, we're gonna see if we can ease across the field here and get these things. I can't believe, you know what, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and cancel that delivery. And I believe if we pull right along beside the pallet here, and we should be able to load it. Yep, there we go. So I have, oh my goodness, how many did I, oh my gosh, they are double stacked and everything. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 20 3 4 5 26 times 2,000 liters each. So that'll get us a long ways. Will it get me through planting all the fields? I don't know. I'm not sure. So with that being said, I may have to buy some more of these between episodes, but we will only buy that, what we need. Hopefully this will be enough. It may. That's a lot of sugarcane. So what I'm going to do is get this loaded up into the wagon. We're going to get this field finished up, then I'm going to get busy planting those other 4 fields that I have to plant. This takes quite a bit of time, so I don't want to record any more of the planting. There's not really much else going to change. It is just back and forth, 3.5 meters at a time. So I'll get it done between episodes, and then we'll see what's needed to be done next time. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to click that thumbs up button if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. We'll see you back here next time.